is to put it would be in the middle of a wall drills going in now they hit something at 11 feet that could be where the treasure's hiding. I detected gold W 100%. Yeah, this is huge. Well, there you go, guys. I think we're all quite excited that it could be the so-called flood tunnel booby trap system. Of course, we're going to investigate. There's definitely a void below these rocks. It lines up exactly with the anomaly, so it is the anomaly. We're digging up the first ever shaft on Oak Island. Shaft 2 is almost like the Holy Grail. We find Shaft 2. We know we have 14 feet to the money pit. The Oak Island treasure has finally been found. Gold was discovered at Smith's Cove, and it's more than anyone expected. Rick and Marty Lagina were amazed when they saw traces of gold in the water, and it brought new excitement to their search. But things got even more surprising when they found an old handmade ladder going down into a dark water-filled tunnel. Who could have been there before them? Let us see what happens next, because what they find will change everything. The discovery of gold in the water wasn't just exciting. It sparked hope that there could be more hidden in Oak Island's depths. The search area widened, and the brothers started to believe that gold might even be found near the trees on the island. Their hearts raced as they felt they were closer than ever to solving the centuries-old mystery. But the next discovery would reveal something far more dangerous than just treasure. Then, as they explored further, the brothers came upon the old ladder leading into a dark tunnel beneath the water. Could this be a clue from treasure hunters long ago or something more? Local legends whispered of a curse that had taken lives before, saying that one more person would need to die before the treasure could be uncovered. Despite these chilling stories, the team remained focused and refused to give up. But the real question was, would the curse strike again before they uncovered the truth? As the episode continued, Paul, one of the team members, could hardly contain his excitement about the next steps of the search. Marty, ever the leader, asked if the team was ready to bring in the drilling rig. The team gave an enthusiastic yes, and everyone prepared to face the challenges ahead. They were particularly interested in a spot identified by two experts, Dr. Spooner and Dr. Michelle, who had been testing the water. They pointed to a specific area west of the garden shaft that they called the Blob, suggesting that the treasure could be hidden within. The experts narrowed the search to a smaller area they jokingly named the Baby Blob. With a map in hand, the team surmised that a tunnel at 95 feet below the ground might lead directly to the treasure. They were eager to start drilling with their sights set on the Baby Blob, hoping it would hold the key to the mystery. As the rig got ready to dig into borehole DN 11.5, everyone's excitement built up. Could they finally be on the verge of finding something beneath the island? Charles Barkhouse, Oak Island's historian, stepped forward to lead the drilling. While he worked, Marty prepared to inspect the garden shaft, which had recently made a lot of progress. The team had removed piles of dirt and water from the old shaft, reinforcing it with wood, and they were now more than halfway to their goal of reaching 80 feet with every step. They grew closer to uncovering more clues about the island's hidden past. Marty's journey down into the garden shaft led to an incredible discovery. He found the old ladder, hand-carved and perfectly preserved. Marty couldn't believe his eyes. This was solid evidence that someone had been here before, possibly centuries ago, searching for the same treasure. The team wondered if the person who made the ladder might have also hidden the gold they were searching for. Could the simple ladder be the key to unlocking the centuries-old mystery of Oak Island? As the drilling continued at borehole DN 11.5, everyone's attention was on the drilling rig. The team had drilled down between 78 and 88 feet, inching closer to their target. Suddenly, a loud grinding noise pierced the air. The drill operator stopped and measured the depth. To their surprise, they had broken through something. It was an open space about 1.5 foot wide. Terry, one of the geologists, anxiously waited for answers. Had they found a void, a tunnel, or something else? The drill operator confirmed they had hit an open space 90 feet below the surface, and the team quickly paused to figure out what to do next. Charles contacted the Lagina brothers right away to inform them of the discovery. Rick, thrilled by the news, rushed to the site. What had they uncovered in this hidden space? Could it be the treasure they had spent years searching for? When Rick arrived at the site, the drill operator explained how they had broken through an obstruction and reached the mysterious void. The team started to speculate. Could this be part of a tunnel? The excitement grew as they realized that this discovery aligned perfectly with other boreholes they had drilled nearby. To find out what was inside the space, Marty decided to take a core sample. Everyone waited, holding their breath as the sample was brought up. When it was opened, they found chunks of wood. Was this from an ancient treasure chest, possibly hiding gold? Terry sent the wood sample for testing, and everyone hoped for more answers. Later, the team gathered at the Oak Island Interpretive Center to review the results with a metal archaeologist, Emma Culligan. Emma shared that the wood sample contained a surprising amount of gold, confirming that they were indeed on the right path. This discovery gave the entire team a new burst of hope. They were now more confident than ever that they were close to solving the Oak Island mystery. The Lagina brothers and their team had come a long way in their quest for Oak Island's treasures. With every new discovery, they felt the pull of the island's enigmatic history. They worked tirelessly to uncover its secrets, each clue adding to the mosaic of mysteries surrounding it. The team's unwavering determination was the driving force that kept them pushing forward despite the seemingly insurmountable challenges they faced. From dangerous digs deep beneath the surface to the chilling legends that cloaked the treasure in mystery, every moment was fraught with uncertainty. Yet they pressed on. As they concentrated their efforts on the boreholes, they clung to the hope that their systematic and relentless search would eventually yield results. The drilling operations became more than just an excavation. They transformed into a race against time, with each passing moment heightened by the island's unpredictable nature. Every sound of the drill echoed their resolve, and each fragment brought to the surface added to the collective anticipation of the team. They knew they were inching closer to their goal, but the constant presence of doubt lingered in the background like a shadow they couldn't shake. Adding to the weight of their efforts was the tantalizing possibility of a connection to the Knights Templar, a legendary group shrouded in historical intrigue. The idea that Oak Island might be the resting place for extraordinary artifacts like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant fueled their imaginations and reinvigorated their mission. The discovery of a lead cross hinted at something far more profound than mere material wealth. It suggested a link to a storied past that could have the power to redefine history itself. This single artifact became a symbol of the team's deeper purpose: to unearth truths that had been buried for centuries and illuminate a forgotten chapter of human history. To ensure their efforts were grounded in science, the team collaborated closely with experts such as Dr. Spooner, Dr. Michelle, and Emma Culligan. These specialists brought a level of scientific rigor to the quest, employing modern techniques to analyze water samples, study artifacts, and map the underground shafts. Their collective work provided a clearer picture of what might lie beneath the island's surface, transforming guesswork into an informed exploration. This meticulous approach combined cutting-edge technology with old-fashioned grit, creating a synergy that moved the team ever closer to unraveling the enigma of Oak Island. However, the island itself was a formidable adversary, its mysteries guarded by the perils of nature and time. The team knew they had to tread carefully, respecting the lore that surrounded the island and the lives it had claimed over the centuries. Every step into its depths carried a palpable risk, whether it was from collapsing shafts, hidden traps, or the unpredictable forces of the earth itself. Despite these dangers, the team remained undeterred, their resolve bolstered by an unrelenting desire to uncover the truth. For them, the journey was about more than the treasure. It was about the stories, the connections, and the knowledge that might emerge from their discoveries. As they unearthed more artifacts, from ancient coins to remnants of wooden structures, the Lagina brothers reflected on the many explorers who had preceded them. These remnants were not just objects. They were pieces of a vast and intricate puzzle, fragments of lives and intentions spanning centuries. Each artifact spoke to the enduring allure of Oak Island, a place that had captivated the imaginations of so many over the years. The team came to realize that their mission was far greater than a quest for gold. It was a pursuit of understanding, a journey into the unknown that promised not just material rewards, but the thrill of discovery and the satisfaction of piecing together a hidden history. As the team stood on the brink of what could be a groundbreaking revelation, the Lagina brothers couldn't help but feel the weight of their undertaking. They pondered the possibilities that lay ahead, wondering if they might finally be the ones to unlock Oak Island's most profound secrets. Or would the island, as it had for generations before, choose to keep its mysteries hidden, leaving their questions unanswered for another era? Regardless of the outcome, the team pressed on, driven by a shared belief that the journey itself, the search for knowledge, the pursuit of truth, and the promise of discovery, was its own reward.